Welcome back. Thanks for staying tuned into Power Breakfast on CNBC TV18. Now we have our research team that is joining in with us to tell you what the trade setup is looking like, which are the important stocks to watch out for in today's trading session. First up, Vamakshi, important cues in terms of markets, right? This week is going to be very exciting as well. A lot that's going to be happening. But what are the cues specifically for today that we're keeping an eye out on as well?
Well, absolutely, Vinay. That this week is extremely important for the markets, given the kind of economic cues that are slated. But, let's also recap what happened last week. Given the rising geopolitical tensions in West Asia, the overall market sentiment was quite very dampened. After there was a range-bound session in the first three trading sessions, but the selling pressure intensified in the last two. Nifty as well as Sensex were down almost 1% each for the week, giving up last week's gains. Now, keep in mind, for broader markets also declined in line with the benchmarks. The Nifty mid-cap as well as small-cap index lost a little over 1%. Now, as far as today's session is concerned, we'll be keeping an eye out on, of course, the escalating tensions between Israel and Iran and the resultant impact on crude prices, because that will be an important determinant for the emerging markets. Apart from that, India will also be reporting the WPI numbers as well as the trade balance data, so we'll have to watch out for that. And later during the week, we'll be keeping an eye out on three interest rate decisions, one from the Bank of Japan, the Fed, as well as the Bank of England. Apart from that, we'll also be keeping an eye out on Z Entertainment. Keep in mind that there are two board meetings scheduled today. They will be considering 3- and 5-year business plans for the company. Tanla platform will also be in focus. They will be considering a buyback. This will be the third proposal in 5 years. Bajaj Finance will also be in focus because it is the record date for the subdivision of existing shares as well as issue of bonus shares. And lastly, Patil Automation IPO opens for subscription. So those are largely the cues that we'll be watching out for. The Gift Nifty will also come up for you. It indicates a positive start for the trading session today.
Absolutely. That's what we're watching out for in terms of the market. But let's go across to Ria also, who's here to tell us which are the important stocks to watch out for as well. Ria.
Well, yes, good morning. Let's take a look at the stocks to watch out for. Today, we have three pharma stocks in focus. The first one is Natco Pharma. The US FDA has issued a Form 83 with one observation for the company's Hyderabad-based API manufacturing plant. Sun Pharma to also be in focus. They've appointed Kirti Ganorkar as the managing director for a period of 5 years, which is going to be from the 1st of September of 2025. And the current MD, Dilip Sanghvi, will continue as the executive chairman of the board. And further, the US FDA has also issued a Form 83 with 8 observations for the Halol facility of the company. For Syngene International, the US FDA has issued an EIR for the company's facilities located in the Biocon Park in Bangalore. They've concluded this inspection with a voluntary action indicated result. And further on this one, the US FDA has also issued 0 observations for the unit at the Semicon Park in Bangalore. Moving on, we also have 3 other stocks in focus today. For NTPC, they have declared commercial operations of Unit 3 for the 660 megawatt thermal power project with effect from the 15th of June of this year. ITC has completed acquisition of 100% stake of Shrestha Natural Bioproducts for rupees 400 crores. And lastly, SpiceJet has also reported its Q4 numbers. For Q4, the net profit has jumped up by around 174% to rupees 325 odd crores in Q4 of this year. And the company has also posted the first annual net profit in 7 years.
Well, thank you so much for that comprehensive list, Ria. And finally, now we have Sudarshan joining in with cues from the F&O space. Good morning, Sudarshan.
Good morning, Vamakshi. So if you look at considering geopolitical tensions, data for our market is not looking that bad. If you take a look at the last week move, while Nifty and Sensex were down 1% each for the week, but major part of the cuts came in the last 2 sessions of Thursday and Friday. Otherwise, from Monday to Wednesday, markets were largely in the positive. For today also, despite US market was in the red on Friday, Gift Nifty is indicating a start with not minor, it's currently up almost 70 points. As far as flows are concerned, it seems like whatever FIs are selling, it's being bought by DIs. On Friday also in the cash market, we saw DIs buying more than rupees 3,000 crore, while FIs have sold more than rupees 1,200 crore. In the index futures, FIs have sold more than rupees 700 crore. And also they have added long positions, while addition was very less, it was just 164. But at the same time, they have added short positions of almost 4,900 contracts. And now FI long exposure is around 19%. On the option front, 25,000 call was healthy. It saw addition of more than 39 lakh shares. Even 24,700 call has seen addition of more than 25 lakh shares. And on the put side, one put was active, was 24,500, which saw addition of more than 21 lakh shares. Support for Nifty now around the low that we hit on Friday, that was 24,470, and resistance is now moved lower from 25,000. It's around 24,830. Total 10 stocks are in the band. New entrants are Hudco and Manappuram, and one stock that has come out of the band is Hindustan Copper.
Okay, Sudarshan, thank you so much for that. We'll keep an eye out on all those cues in the world of F&O as well. But on